What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. I checked out Unhinged. This is a road rage thriller starring Russell Crowe. And I'll just break it down for you. At the beginning of the movie, we get introduced to Russell Crowe's character who basically lost everything. And he's near his breaking point. And then we get introduced to, I honestly forgot the mom's name and the son's name. But so the mom is trying to get the son to school, and she doesn't want her son to be late. They encounter a lot of traffic. She encounters him, who's already had his breaking point. She honks him. That's when the road rage begins. And it's one big, long chase movie. It's not a long movie. It clocks in at 90 minutes, and it flows at a very, very brisk pace. Like, it's very, very smooth, this movie, because it's just non-stop. It's essentially non-stop action, like a non-stop car chase. It's a road rage movie, which for the most part, it stays on the road the whole time. So the whole movie's like a car chase, kind of like Mad Max Fury Road, but like a low-budget version in like a suburban city with a lot of traffic, some traffic. But in any case, it's a road rage movie, and I loved it. I really, really enjoyed this film. I mean, I won't say that I loved it in the sense that, like, this is an amazing movie, because it really isn't. I mean, there are movies out there that have explored the same thing. There's one called Falling Down with Michael Douglas, where he reaches his breaking point. Like, he's just having a really bad day and he just goes nuts. It's the same concept, exactly the same concept, but it just works because of road rage. And, you know, we've all experienced road rage. I'm sure, you know, at some point in time, you're going to experience road rage. I see road rage all the time. I've road raged before. I'm not, like, crazy or anything like that. But, you know, we've all seen it, right? But the idea is that be careful who you decide to honk at. Be careful who you decide to cut off, because you never know who you're going to run into, and you never know if they are having such a bad day that the one thing could set them off to the point of no return. And Russell Crowe is at the point of no return. He's got nothing to lose. He's lost everything, and he's ready to take somebody out, and he doesn't care, right? So that makes him a very, very dangerous man. And essentially, it's kind of like a game of cat and mouse, because she's aware, like, at some point in time, she's aware of what's going on. She's scared as hell. But she has to outsmart him. So it's a game of cat and mouse, and it's really intense. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's a fun movie. It was really good. However, there's a point in this movie near the end, you know, the third act of the film, where I feel like, okay, they got to do something different. They got to do, you know, they really got to find a way to outsmart him. And it just ends in a way where it feels a little bit lazy. Like, it ends in a way like where we feel like, okay, we've seen a lot of elaborate things that have taken place from the first and second act of the film, so the third act should be something big. Like, the third act should be the finale. Like, I feel like it was satisfying in the sense that, you know, it's over, right? But it wasn't satisfying in the sense where I feel like, okay, that was smart. That was brilliant. Like, they were playing cat and mouse, and then they finally outsmarted. I didn't feel that at all. I just felt like, okay, well, it's over. You know, we can finally breathe. We can finally, you know, put our foot on the brakes, right? We can finally slow down. But it didn't feel like they were doing something that was really that exciting enough for a third act. I'm just saying, for the third act, it was, I wouldn't say that was a letdown, but it was just like they could have done more to make it a little bit more exciting. All right, so it didn't get intense enough for what we've been put through for the first and second act. That build up for something a little bit more spectacular was there, but the spectacle wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because like Russell Crowe has been terrorizing the mom for the first and second act. I felt like the third part should have been a lot more. You know what I mean? But it was still good. You know, for the most part, it was still good. It was an entertaining and really fun film. I really enjoyed it. I had a really great time. and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And I love that it's just a simple movie. It doesn't get more complex than Road Rage. That's all it is. And I think what sells the movie is the characters, especially Russell Crowe. I mean, you just love watching the guy. He's so good at what he does, and he's scary. So, great performance, and yeah, he sold it. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I recommend this film. Go check it out. As always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.